Welcome to another episode of Soda Pops TV. I'm Chad Kresser. This is Aiden Kresser. And we're not here specifically to review the new Doctor Strange movie, but as you'll hear as we do sort of review it, it leads to a question. Is the end of the golden age of Marvel movies over? Or is the end here? What's your initial answer to that question?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We're not reviewing Doctor Strange? I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, we can start out reviewing Doctor Strange, but it begs the question.
Okay, well, let's start there.
Is the golden age of Marvel movies over?
I think yes.
I think yes after seeing this.
They're only good movies so far. For after...
Post Endgame.
Yeah, is Spider-Man. And that rides a lot on Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield showing up in that movie.
Which
you take them out and you do the same thing you did with Doctor Strange. I don't think this is a spoiler because it's in the trailer.
No, there's no spoilers. Yeah. It's not a spoiler. I mean, this whole thing's going to be a spoiler. Yeah. So, but I don't think Doctor Strange is worthy of not having spoilers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even care for his character to begin with. Maybe that's the problem. Is they have all these characters that no one necessarily is. I'm not invested in him like I was invested with Captain America,
right?
Iron Man,
right?
Even Thor, and his two movies were
his first two movies were not good.
Really bad.
The lead up to I don't know the first 4, 5, 6 movies. It kind of wasn't until Civil War, I think, that the Marvel universe really got going. And I don't know how many movies there was between Civil War and Endgame.
But yeah, that's like the main chunk of the storytelling. Obviously, Thanos was in there at the end of Endgame. I remember seeing that in the theater first time, post credits, 2012.
Which one was he in?
Not at the end of the first Avengers, post credit scene.
They just showed him in there.
And I didn't know. Yeah, and I didn't know who he was. I turned to you. I said, "Who is that?" I go, that's Thanos.
Yeah, I don't know if we really knew at that point what they were going to do.
Yeah,
he was just
there. You know, he was just there at the end. You just assumed he was going to be the next
bad guy.
Yeah, not the overall
bad guy.
But as I was saying, in this movie, which I also don't get, which incurs a problem, it seems like they don't have it all planned out. Where I think all those movies they kind of planned out at once, maybe not at once,
but they knew this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Maybe not, script for word for word.
But they had kind of where they're going. I don't think they know where they were going with this.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's not necessarily a review of Doctor Strange, but you're saying, yeah, it's obvious they don't know where they're going,
or at least they're not showing it. At the very, but I don't
know how you're going to salvage it
and
say, oh, because if you watch this Doctor Strange, well, if you watch the Spider-Man, you thought that was setting up the multiverse.
But then they close it at the end of that one.
Right.
Only for it to reopen.
But wait, time out.
This one.
Because I would have thought, okay, yeah, there maybe was a rip in the multiverse or something that they didn't quite close up or something that happened. But that's not even what happens in this. It's just a totally different way. Reason. It's unassociated. If you never saw the Spider-Man, if that Spider-Man movie never existed, you could have the multiverse in this one.
Yes, because there's only one line in this one, and it's throwaway, where they're like, "Oh, there was an event with Spider-Man in the multiverse."
Yeah, you didn't
even have to have that in there. You could just say no or yes.
Because what it is, this girl out of nowhere has powers that she can jump through the multiverse. She can't control them. So she jumps into the Doctor Strange's Marvel universe, the Marvel universe, and meets Doctor Strange. Had nothing to do with the Spider-Man episode, had nothing to do with the spell, had nothing to do with everything they did in Spider-Man. And then at the end, they close it. And everything's hunky-dory. Well, wait. Everything's done. Everything's hunky-dory. It's over. That's a self-contained multiverse story. What they're doing is multiverse of the week stories. They're not connected. It's just because then, at the post-credit scene of this one,
there's another person that opens it up with the same power that essentially opens it up.
Yeah, she has like something that looks like she did. Oh, here's another person that can open the multiverse, which then begs the question, okay, if everybody can open the multiverse, Doctor Strange can open it, this girl with powers can open it, and somebody at the end comes through with a little laser knife, can open the multiverse, why all of a sudden is it just now being opened?
Yeah, you think they'd be like, let's open it to find people to stop Thanos.
Yeah.
Which, okay, let's go back let's go, because there's a lot now I'm thinking about it. The whole thing, the whole Illuminati people, scrubs. But we'll get to that, because here's what I want to say. With Spider-Man, like I said, it rode off of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield reappearing. Okay, they're all Peter Parker in their own universe.
And they all have their own background, their own characters.
And which makes it
things.
involved, and everybody was like, oh, Tobey Maguire will be Spider-Man again, sweet, whatever. They look different.
Right,
Doctor
there's three
Strange-
different spider people.
And 3 different points of their life, where Doctor Strange, there's 3 or 4 of them, I don't know.
3 or 4, maybe 5. You lose track because you don't care.
And not only that, but okay, they're all played by the same guy at the same point in his story. They're all the same age, I guess. Maybe one's more experienced than the other, but that's not really like shown. Whereas Tobey Maguire,
And they're all kind of the same guy too. Like they don't have distinct personalities.
no,
they didn't even.
they're
act
all
them
just
different.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, they're all just Doctor Strange.
This ignorant, quippy guy.
Yeah.
Whereas Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is completely different from Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Like, even just the main difference is Tobey Maguire is clearly the more experienced one. Andrew Garfield was a little more scrubby in that movie compared to the two.
Which they made fun of. He was a scrub.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm a loser compared to you guys, whatever. So I feel like that was...
So they got themselves a problem there.
Why does Peter Parker look different? And why doesn't Doctor Strange? And then you come back, that Loki TV show, which neither one of us have watched, but the variants, that's what these people are called, are different. They all look different in Loki, significantly different. There's like an alligator, that's Loki, like an actual alligator is Loki. Then there's a girl, and then there's an old, man.
So they did this wrong. They weren't even thinking of their own movies. They just got this. Why wouldn't you get 4 different actors to play Doctor Strange and play him a little differently?
Yeah, that's what I had a problem with. Because why does Loki and Spider-Man look different across the multiverse, but why doesn't Doctor Strange? And don't even give me there's so many of them. He just so happened to came across
That's just lazy. That's just lazy.
Stupid. That's just
lazy.
stupid.
Lazy.
Because what
script
happens
writing,
when you have, this goes to the Illuminati.
Right.
Peggy Carter, that's another example. She looks the same in Captain America and in this universe. When she was just Peggy Carter in Captain America, now when she's Captain Carter.
But when the third one comes up, if a third one ever does come up, it does. I mean, I guess you could say
the thing is going to be with Fantastic Four if they have John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic as he appeared in this movie,
which was stupid.
And Professor X,
right, is the Star Trek guy, whatever his name is. What's his name? Patrick Stewart. Yeah. So which Patrick Stewart already played Professor X. So it's almost like we're just going to apply the rule of the same actor plays the character in all multiverses because we want
instead
a cameo.
Of storytelling. And that's another thing is I think they're just putting out too much stuff. All these TV shows, and all the TV shows go nowhere that I've watched, and the only one I haven't watched was Loki.
That's what I mean. It's almost now it's not hooked up in any way.
The past movies, other than Black Widow, who cares?
Yeah, after Endgame, right? That's what I'm saying. After Endgame, you could accept a little lull. Okay, we knew we were getting a Black Widow movie, but who cares at that point?
Why would you waste your time?
I don't know why you didn't put it out before she died, but whatever. Then came what?
Shang-Chi. That's all right. I mean, I
got a stack of Shang-Chi comics like that, man, and I was hyped for that movie, but
it was just, and again, it's the same thing. He's off in his own thing, doing his own thing, which is fine. I'm okay with that.
Right.
But at least.
But you've been hinting at there's going to be this whole multiverse. I mean, that's what they were saying, right? The multiverse is going to be the new thing.
I thought so. I think there's going to be Secret Wars and a new multiverse for that. But like you said, it's just multiverse in this one. It closes at the end. It opens and closes in one movie, only to reopen and close in the next movie.
So it's almost like just an old TV show where we have crime of the week, and they're not related.
Yeah, but my problem is what is this? Doctor Strange looks at why are these people going to look the same? Why aren't some of them looking the same?
It's lazy.
That's just my problem with it. Because let's keep expanding on it. Miles Morales is in this multiverse, right? He'll be Spider-Man. Will he be? Well, why wouldn't he be played by Tom Holland if he's Spider-Man? I guess he's a completely different guy. Never mind. But why wouldn't the 2 Spider-Man that come through in No Way Home? Why wouldn't they just be Tom Holland?
Because they were using that gimmick. Yeah. But you set the precedent
that it's all different people,
which makes it kind of cool. Why not get some different guys to play Doctor Strange and add their own little character?
Because the theory was, one of them early on for this one was that Superior Iron Man, like variant of Iron Man was going to be played by Tom Cruise.
Yeah, what happened with that? I thought that was a thing.
No, it's not a thing. People just assumed.
That was just a rumor?
People just assumed, yeah. But that would have been sweet.
That would have been sweet.
But I think that would have been cooler than what we got, honestly, to see Tom Cruise as Iron Man, as like an evil Iron Man sort of thing. Because they died anyway.
Right. Well, let's go back to this Illuminati. Like you said before, everybody's going to be all hyped. Oh, Mr. Fantastic. And
Professor X, Captain Carter, and Captain... Who cares about those two, first of all?
who cares? Yeah, who cares? I mean, really.
Captain Marvel, we already have her and no one likes her. Why would you try to do her again?
Right.
Why would you attempt that? You could have grabbed
But
anyone.
the thing was, okay, and in the movie, they flash back these Illuminati were the guys
There's
that
five
killed.
of them.
Yeah, there's 5 or...
There's Doctor Strange at the time,
Yeah.
Professor X, Black Bolt, Captain Carter. There's 6. Captain Marvel, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So these 6 guys
These 6 people took down Thanos.
alone, and this was when he was in.
Full Infinity Gauntlet.
I think it wasn't that.
It was in the
space. They're
Where
in the
Guardians
space
of the
battle,
Galaxy.
Where the Guardians and Iron Man,
took
Doctor
him on.
Strange, Spider-Man
Yeah.
took him on in Infinity War. And
which
he
he was
wiped.
at full power, right?
He didn't have all the Infinity Stones, but he still wiped the floor with them.
Wiped the floor.
I mean, maybe someone's going to be in there. Oh, he didn't wipe the floor. He got cut open. Okay, first of all,
But okay, so these people took him down. They showed him. They showed a dead body of Thanos and these guys
and he
standing around.
has the Infinity Stones in. I'm pretty sure one of them was green, so he had the Time Stone. So he had he had the majority of the stones. He had more, at least in this fight scenario, if he had the Time Stone, than he did in Infinity War.
But any case,
But-
so Thanos is pretty powerful.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Last,
powerful.
What, 10, 15 years have been sitting up to Thanos. How many superheroes had it? All these superheroes
all of them, yeah.
had to take him on.
But in this reality,
These
it just
5.
took these 6,
Or 6.
which, okay, whatever. But now here comes Scarlet Witch breaking into their little headquarters, and when you watch it, it's pretty cool because she just wipes them
killing
out,
them.
and she like chops them in half, blows somebody's head up, caves her face in.
Snaps them. My other problem was Captain Marvel's so powerful.
Yeah.
A statue falls on her and she dies. That was the
That's true, yeah.
What was
Big
that?
giant statue falls. Yeah, one of the complaints about her is, oh, she's so powerful.
Yeah.
She doesn't even bother with Earth if something's going on.
Okay, if Wanda can do all this, why didn't she just kill Thanos? I know there's that scene where he has her and then the fire comes down. You mean to tell me she couldn't just deflect and still kill him because she?
In
Professor
fairness to that, she's got this book in this movie that gives her
Oh
extra
yeah,
power.
she has. Yeah.
But she wipes the floor with him, so she's right at that point. She's the most powerful creature ever in the Marvel universe because these 6 people killed Thanos, who was the most powerful.
They're set up to be the most powerful 6 people you could think
Yeah,
of.
oh, dude, because they're the Illuminati. They control everything
Black
now.
Bolt and Professor
she
X.
literally in like 12 minutes of movie time,
Kills him.
and just pretty much,
And she doesn't even really get affected.
yeah, she doesn't get.
I also find it unbelievable. The one that did the most damage to her, maybe that put up a fight, was Captain Carter.
right, which would be stupid.
I mean,
Because she's
Professor
probably
X.
next to. Well, I guess maybe she's the Professor X. Well, Professor X is super powerful, just not physically.
Yeah, he's supposed to, and he gets in her mind. They're in the mind at that point, which is when he's supposed to
Which
be
is his
the
thing.
ultimate thing
The
for
ultimate,
him.
Yeah, and
And she snaps his neck.
snaps neck.
So, Doctor Strange and this girl doesn't know how to use her powers and end up beating her.
Oh,
by the
that's
neck.
the other thing. So she wipes out the 6 most powerful people on the planet in 12 minutes of movie time. Yet Doctor Strange,
Who is the weakest of these Doctor
who is the weakest of these Doctor Stranges,
that we've
because
seen? Because the one guy knew where that book was and was
he
getting
had
to
it.
it.
Yeah,
And then that other one kind of had the dark hole. No, the one at the very beginning.
he got killed, but
Yeah, but he knew where that book was, and I think clearly he was a little better.
Yeah, so it's kind of the weakest Doctor Strange of however many they put in that movie, and then out of those 6 Illuminati characters,
I think he's arguably the weakest among them.
and
As well.
it takes 2 hours of movie time, and he lives. Scarlet Witch wipes out these 6 in 12 minutes. Can't manage Doctor Strange,
Or the girl that doesn't know.
or
how to
the
use her
girl that
problem.
just doesn't have any powers. Really, all she can do is travel through the multiverse.
Yeah, now I
that's
think
another
about
stupid
it.
thing.
That is her power, and she beats up Scarlet Witch. I don't believe that.
She doesn't have lightning bolts or fireballs
She
or
punches
magic,
a hole in the multiverse.
and then can go in it. But and Scarlet
is
Witch could
unusual,
follow her
I guess. Yeah.
because it's a big open corridor. This is dumb. See, this movie's
Now that I
getting
think
dumber.
about it, now
the
that I
more-
think about
the more we think
why,
about it.
yeah. How did they end up beating her? They end up beating her because they show her kids.
Okay, wait. Let's go to that. This is as bad as Batman
v
versus
Superman.
Superman. Oh, your mom's named Martha? Oh, mine is too. Well, let's be friends now. So she's super evil. Like they show her super evil. And there's a couple times it's cool where she's kind of scary and like.
Yeah, she's like she's chasing. She's covered in blood in that Illuminati scene.
Yeah, let's see.
And like I said, she just like kind of appears, snaps Professor X's neck. Yeah, she's set up to be this
Evil
demon
witch.
lady thing. I don't know. Yeah, witch.
But we get to so her main goal is to go to a multiverse where she can have her kids, not have them like they're already alive.
them, yeah,
not
they're
birth them. So she gets in the living room and
Sees her kids. She's like, oh.
she is basically at her goal of being in the living room, being mother to her children that she doesn't really have. And I mean, what even happens? She sees
like,
herself over there.
She
and
tells
goes,
him. She tells him, "Oh, stop that."
Oh yeah, herself tells her.
No, she tells her kids stop because they're throwing stuff at her. She's like, "Stop that!"
Oh yeah, because
and then she's like,
obviously-
"Oh, I scared them."
Yeah, I
okay, you know how many times I've been yelled at by my mother? It's never turned her nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She wasn't ultimate evil, but she still never turned nice.
Yeah,
She still followed through.
yeah. Okay, you can yell at your kids. You thought it takes this one time for this maddening, evil, corrupt.
Right, insane.
Corrupt. She's possessed.
She's possessed by the evil.
It's not like it's even her choice.
Right, it's
She
not
is
even.
possessed.
She's possessed by the book or whatever she's got going on.
Yes.
So it's not right. It's not even like she wouldn't even
choosing to
realize it because she's like halfly possessed. She's halfly crazy. She's crazy. She's insane. Oh! I just yelled at my children and they got upset.
Like she wasn't just covered in blood 20 minutes earlier,
Right.
snapping some old guy's neck, snapping a crippled's neck. You know what I'm saying? That didn't turn her back.
That didn't flip it.
I don't know. I just don't. And she's sucking the soul out of this other kid. She's sucking the soul out of the
soul
kid.
out of a little 12-year-old Chinese kid.
I think she's Spanish.
Spanish. An ethnic child of some sort.
We're not quite sure she's actually an alien.
She could be she's an alien, so who knows what it's called on that multiverse.
But in America, it's Spanish.
all right, in America,
A Hispanic. Maybe she was.
maybe could have been something. Anyway,
that's not the point.
the point is, as a 12-year-old child, she's sucking the soul out of. Didn't phase her
Didn't
one
faze
bit.
her.
So then, basically, she kills herself because
Oh yeah, she does kill herself.
yeah, she doesn't even get defeated. She kills herself. How does she kill herself?
She destroys that place. I doubt she kills herself. But
I think she'll be
herself.
back.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, I just don't. Yeah, but yeah, that's just her turning good from that evil is equivalent to Luke Skywalker trying to kill Kylo Ren because of the bad dream. That's how stupid it is. It just doesn't make sense.
Let's go over that. 3 idiotic. Like, people got in a room. The Batman
Group of
versus
them,
Superman.
Multiple people, professionals.
Probably levels, too. Not just one room. Then they sent it to the next room of 50 people, and then the next room of 50 people. The Batman and Superman. Oh, your name's Martha? My mother's name Martha?
That doesn't even make sense.
It makes
Batman
no
is
sense.
trying to go out and kill this man, only for him. Your mom's name is Martha.
Oh,
Who cares? How does
makes
that Batman care?
Oh, that makes
How
him a
does-
good guy.
how does that Batman care?
Batman. Yeah, the Batman that's killing people.
The
That's
Batman
broken his
that
code.
has a machine gun at one point, mows down a group of guys.
What if one of those guys his mom's was named Martha? What would he do then?
Exactly.
What would he do
Exactly. And he didn't even care for him.
then? And he didn't, yeah.
He was like after. His goal was to kill Superman. So that was stupid.
Stupid. And then the second one is this one. She kills herself because her children.
You see,
yelled
I think
at
this
her.
is the third.
This is the third one. Yes.
Yeah.
The first one was Martha.
No. The
That
first
came
one,
before Luke Skywalker.
But I'm saying out of the tier of word from
Oh.
least like upsetting to most
Yeah,
upsetting.
I don't know. The first two are a tie.
No, it's definitely Luke Skywalker. That goes against everything because it's just so stupid. Because okay,
Yeah, he spent
maybe
3 movies.
turning that is probably everybody's like, oh, he's the most evil person ever in the history of cinema. He is in the
They
galaxy.
ruined him since the original original 3 Star Wars movies. You get to see him as a small child, stupid, and
He doesn't do anything. He's a whiny teenager in the next one, and in the third one he doesn't do anything.
but
kill
for the
some
original
kids.
3 movies, he was the terror of the galaxy, most evil in the galaxy.
He's choking people out because
For no reason, 'cause they
flushed
screwed
the
up.
toilet or
Yeah.
something. Who knows? He chokes them to death in front of everyone. He makes a Death Star. Okay, that blows up planets.
Makes 2 of them.
Makes 2 of them.
Blows up whole planets. Doesn't
Doesn't care. Tortures his daughter in New Hope.
torches his daughter.
But maybe he doesn't know it's his daughter.
Somehow he didn't know he was his daughter, even though he's standing right next to her.
But
anyway,
anyways,
okay.
he tortured that girl.
Luke Skywalker goes through 3 movies and all of that because he knows there's good in him.
And he
Doesn't even know the guy.
doesn't. It's not like
Just knows
it's
it's
not
his
like
father.
it was. Yeah, it's not like his dad
Supposedly
was
it's my
lost.
father. Yeah, it's not like they grew up together and then he
And all
went
of a-
evil and I got to bring him back.
Yes.
Never knew him.
Never met him.
Never met him.
And in the he watches.
Actually, the first time he meets him, he's trying to kill him. He chops off his
the first
hand.
time he meets him, he kills Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan Kenobi was this great wise guy in Luke Skywalker's life. And then the second
Not a
time
wise
he
guy.
meets him, he cuts off his hand.
Yeah.
And
This is the guy that he's like, I'm going to find the
gonna
good in
save
him.
him.
I'm going to save him.
I'm going on the Death Star.
Yeah, and
I'm
then-
going to the 2 most evil guys in the
Right,
galaxy.
I'm going
ever.
to walk in. I'm going to get captured on purpose to the 2 most evil guys ever that have lived.
And my whole plan is riding on the fact that I can turn my father,
That's pretty slim.
the most evil man in the galaxy, to my side to kill the other most evil guy in the galaxy. And he does it.
And he pulls
does
it off.
You know, I can see if he doesn't pull it off. At that point, he's like, okay, everybody.
I'm never trying that again.
Yeah, but
Even
he
though he'd
pulls
be
it
dead.
off. He pulls it off, only for him. Maybe 15 years later. I don't know how old Kylo Ren is. 15 to 20 years later.
20 tops.
All that. Okay, let's think about that for a moment. He has more experience now than ever.
He's more powerful than ever. More experience than
His nephew,
who he knows,
knows
it's a child.
it's a baby.
Probably was at the birth.
probably was. I mean,
Probably
who
fed him.
Was
Babysat him.
who was the first person Han and Leia probably told that they're pregnant? Luke Skywalker,
If he
not
didn't know
Chewbacca.
by the Force somehow.
Yes,
As soon as it
guarantee-
happened.
I guarantee he was like, oh man,
Ooh, disturbance in the Force.
So okay, he knows this kid for 15 to 20 years, I'd say. It's his best friend and his sister's son. It's his own nephew.
Own nephew.
Has a bad dream.
Has a bad dream.
This is the equivalent of you killing me because I had a nightmare.
Did I have a nightmare? Or did you have?
I had a nightmare. I came
So
in.
I killed you because you had a nightmare.
That's essentially what happened in this movie. That's essentially he tries to kill him. That just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense in that universe. It doesn't make sense for that specific character.
But yet this went through levels of people, and they all thought it was a good idea. Yeah, Luke Skywalker, you totally would kill him. Totally would kill him.
That would be his first reaction to him having a bad dream.
That would be his first reaction, would to kill him with a lightsaber.
would chop him in half
Wait,
while
you
he's
know it's
sleeping.
Luke Skywalker, not Darth Vader, right? Yeah, Luke Skywalker
Luke
would kill him.
Skywalker would chop his nephew while he's sleeping in half with a lightsaber.
Because he had a bad dream. Wouldn't he even discuss it a little bit, or maybe
That's the point. That's
maybe
the
he would go
stupidity of it.
meditate. What would Yoda do?
That's the stupidity of it. And he has the Force Ghost available to him. You'd think he would ask them at the very
Hey, guys,
Anakin Skywalker's a Force Ghost in Return of the Jedi. You think he would be like,
you think Anakin would be like, "Wait, dude, you saved me. Remember?
stop.
He's not that bad."
or any one of them? You think he would go and meditate and open up to Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Anakin and be like, what should I do? Or at least his father.
You think
would be like,
maybe he did that, and they all said, "Kill
kill
him."
him. Anakin himself. You know what? I've seen this before. You got to kill that.
Get rid of him.
No one saved me.
You're right,
I did
and that is the basis of the whole movie.
that is the basis
Kylo
of that
Ren
whole
becomes
trilogy.
the bad guy,
And then he turns back
turns bad.
because he
So
has a
how bad could he
hallucination
have
of
been?
Han Solo.
So how bad could he have been?
Not very.
Not very.
And he was teetering that whole time. Throughout
Which
that
makes
whole
no sense.
trilogy.
So he spent more time becoming evil, but yet was still teetering. So how bad could he have really been? He had like a temper tantrum one time, and Luke wanted to kill him.
It just is so stupid.
Stupid. So I think we're both in agreement. I don't think the story. I don't think the writing is there. I don't think they're hooking
What are we
movies
talking about
together.
right now?
I don't know. Well, we got into
Okay.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, turning back. That's another thing for this movie, for me personally. The little transitions, those were a little campy.
What do you mean?
the transitions in this movie. Like there's that one scene
I don't know
where
if I was paying attention.
okay, well it doesn't matter. I mean, I was hardly paying. I didn't really. I wasn't invested in these characters at all either. I feel like that's a big problem.
Did eat two things of popcorn though.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking
But
about.
it was worth the movie then. I mean, even though I had to pay like $40, it was worth it for the popcorn.
What I'm saying is,
What are you talking about? The transitions, like
the
between
transition.
scenes?
There's like a little. Yeah, they're just like they're campy. You watch it, and people know what I'm talking about if they watch it. But the one scene that I found, I was like, what is this? This is like a early 2000s music video. Dormammu, or not Dormammu, the Black Doctor Strange in the Illuminati universe is explaining dream walking or whatever that is. And there's some weird like hippie music going on maybe, and it's like they're like fading in and out and they're half on the screen, half off. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't recall. Are you talking about in the haunted house? Is that guy?
No, the Black Doctor Strange.
I don't even remember him.
He was with Doctor Strange, but he was like the same guy, just black, in the Illuminati universe.
I thought that Doctor Strange was dead. They made a
Yes, and then
statue
there was
of
the
him.
black guy. The black guy that was there.
Oh, his enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from the first one, and now he's in this
he
one
wasn't
too.
Doctor Strange.
That's what I'm saying.
He was his enemy.
He's the equivalent.
I don't
he's
know
just
what
the
he was.
reskin of
Right,
Doctor
yeah,
Strange.
yeah,
but
they
as a
made
villain.
him Doctor. He became Sorcerer Supreme.
That's another thing.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Sorcerer Supreme. His whole first movie didn't even have to happen because he's not the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, I don't understand that because
And also, now I think about it, that first movie, he's supposed to be more powerful than the ancient one. That lady, that bald lady.
he was because he killed her, right?
He didn't kill her.
She was the
dumb.
master.
Yeah, she was the master. So Wong is just more. I don't
Who is
even-
Wong? He was just like a servant. I didn't even know he was like in training.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought he was just like
I
thought he was just like
he's always had that magic, but he
the
was just a
butler,
servant.
like Alfred or something.
Yeah, he has magic, but he's essentially the butler for Doctor Strange. You're right. In that building, it's the two of them living
He
together.
was just like the janitor or whatever.
Yeah,
Housekeeper.
and now he's a sorcerer.
Not
Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme because Doctor Strange died. Apparently there wasn't even like a vote or
he just went to the next guy, which
just
is
whoever's
roommate.
closest to him when he died.
I guess. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
So I think with Endgame that was it because you had
they should have ended it at there because that was the whole point of that whole first.
a whole 15 years or whatever it was. How many years was it? 10 years?
2008
movies?
to 12 years.
But they build it up like they were going to do. Oh, the next big storyline is going to be the multiverse, but it's not shaping up.
They're
that
just
way.
they're just throwing stuff out here.
Just throwing
all
stuff.
those shows, all these movies that have just been and they just been lacking in quality.
Black Widow.
Eternals we didn't even see.
Shame.
Heard it was awful.
Yeah, and not even worth seeing.
And the problem is, like I said, the only good one was Spider-Man: No Way Home. But imagine that movie
without
without
the
Tobey Maguire and
previous
Andrew
movies, without the
Garfield.
previous Spider-Man.
With that, yeah, they didn't include them. And the two Spider-Men that came through the portals were just Tom Holland and Tom Holland, in a little bit of a different costume. And those villains, because all the villains were also from those movies, were just. It wasn't William Dafoe's Green Goblin. It was just some Green Goblin.
Right.
It would have been. It would have been nothing. It wouldn't have been.
If it was
I mean,
the
might have
first
been
time you were
cool,
seeing Green Goblin on the screen, maybe.
But it was. It's like
Right.
It's like
but it built.
It's like
what
Joker.
made it extra cool was that there was a
It was all
callback.
those villains. Yeah.
So I think they're in trouble. I don't know what is the next Marvel movie.
Thor.
Now that
looks good.
it's going to be good because I don't think they're even trying to do a multiverse. I think it looks more like Ragnarok.
It looks like Thor.
Colors
those guys,
and Guardians of the
yeah.
Galaxy, and it's more that vibe where it's a standalone movie anyway, which is what Ragnarok sort of was. I mean, it led
The
into
thing
that.
was,
but there
at the very end, it still led in right into Infinity War, which was
right, but you didn't need.
Yeah, I mean, and then they backtracked on Thor's story.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
So I think that's going to be a standalone, which
would be,
which is fine. It'll be cool.
I didn't like it. I'll say it. I didn't really like it.
I didn't like it as a Marvel movie, and I didn't.
I mean, I wouldn't have enjoyed it if it wasn't. I would have enjoyed it less if it was. If it wasn't a Marvel movie.
Right, but
that's
I wouldn't have liked it either.
Yeah, I don't like it
I'm
either
not-
way. I don't like it.
Yeah, if it was some sort of original story, maybe it might have been better.
It might have
but
been cool, yeah.
not the best. So, in my opinion,
They're decline.
they're on the decline. So DC,
It has a chance. I mean, I saw the Batman. And I
the
loved
Batman
it.
was good. But what's the next DC movie?
I couldn't
The
tell you.
Joker.
The Joker
The
too.
Joker 2 with a different Joker.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
The door is open for them if they. But
If
they,
just
but they
keep
don't
making-
have nothing because
if
I
they
mean,
just
it's
keep
Wonder
making
Woman.
the Batman.
Yeah, if it's just keep making. Actually, just bring it out in theaters for a second run.
until the second one, until you have the second one done.
Yeah.
But
So-
they might screw that up.
So I don't even know what's the next big movie. Is Top Gun?
Top Gun Maverick. We'll be here for that one.
We'll be here for that one, I guess. All right, and so we have to promote Soda Pops to loosely link this nonsense to the store somehow. We have the Ghost Pepper Watermelon
Hard
candy. Flame. Warning: choking hazard. Doesn't say anything about burning your face off. All right, so we're gonna try these. We also have a blue kind down there. I don't
Why
know
did
what
you get the
flavor it
blue
is
kind?
because more people like the blue kind, so I got these because I have
We're
less of a
running
chance
out.
of selling them.
Don't give me this many.
I just-
These are
I
like
just-
just shards. I thought they were gonna be like a little watermelon shape.
No, it's a little hot pepper shape. Yeah, I just want one too.
All right, I'm taking these.
Do we
Now
gonna-
you're digging in.
Do we bite them or do you suck on them?
They're hard candy. You don't bite hard candy.
Well, if it's super hot, we have to keep sucking it.
No, you spit out your hand.
All right, ready?
Very watermelon.
Does happen. Oh, getting a little hot.
Yours is?
Mine is.
Mine's not getting there.
Maybe you should take two.
Is there a duds?
No, they're all legit. Yours not getting hot at all?
I'm not feeling it. I think I just brushed my teeth. You think that has something to do with it?
Mine's getting a little warm.
Like, like you feel
Not
it?
real hot, but
You feel it on your tongue like it's warm. The temperature's warmer.
in my mouth, yeah. Not my tongue so much. Kind of starting in the back of my throat now.
Like it's heating up.
Yes, like I have something spicy.
Okay.
Not super hot. I think we would have to eat a whole bag.
To get the facts.
Did you just bite that? You just bit it.
I didn't
heard
bite
you bite it.
Hey. I think this one had a little spice in it. Look at that. That little red dot.
Oh, it might be a germ, but it could be a spice.
You getting another one?
You're not warming up at all.
No, I
I mean, I got, you know how that's the burns hangs around your mouth after eating hot peppers or something?
I don't eat hot peppers frequently. I'm not a big hot pepper.
Ever?
Oh, no,
It has a
probably
little
not
bit of
ever.
that, but
I don't
it's
know why
not.
I would.
This is not ghost pepper. This is bad advertising. I'm gonna be stuck with the rest of these now. But these are not hot enough. If I was looking for something hot, he claims nothing.
I do claim nothing.
Did you eat the one with the little speck in it?
He said that could be a germ. I didn't want to take the risk.
Take the risk.
No.
It could be a pepper.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really like peppers though.
I enjoy Zots a lot more. They fish.
Yeah, let's do dots next time.
I might have to cut this out.
Rotation. The candy
The candy review. I might have to cut out of the candy review.
Oh, you mean our review of this?
Yeah, because it's no
Bad
good.
advertising.
It's no good for the store. You're not getting hot at all.
No. I'm tasting a lot of watermelon though.
Maybe I got the hot ones then.
That's what I'm saying.
Not at all. Here, take those with you.
What am I gonna do with these?
Give them Emily, see what she says. All right, sign us out of here.
We're signing out. We'll be back for Top Gun. And if not, we'll be back for something. Eventually.
We'll sign.
Unless this is done. Unless it's the end. Unless it's the end of our golden age. One
Oh,
episode.
no,
Two
I don't think-
episodes in.
I don't think we've peaked.
We haven't even reached.
I don't think we've peaked.
We haven't peaked. You know what we should do?
What?
A making of Maddie Come Home. Get all those people. Just talk about.
Making a Maddie. If you haven't seen Maddie Come Home, type that into your YouTube channel.
No,
That's
put it on
M-A-
this channel.
M-A-
Link it below.
Oh, I can link it below.
Yeah, we'll link Maddie Come Home below.
Can I do that?
Yeah, copy and paste the links below.
All right. MATTI. In case you want to look it up, it'll be linked below.
It'll
Maddie
be linked
Come Home.
below my directing and acting debut. He's also in it.
Maddie,
Come Home.
Maddie, come home. Maddie Dunn will be paying us royalties for each click, so please click often.
Also, we'll be back.